bro. Look at this guy. He's so studious.
We went on a 5-hour road trip from Milwaukee to Marquette, and we ended up staying at an Airbnb that one of my friends owns.
Welcome to 600 Brickyard Lane. Welcome to 600 Brickyard Road. Why don't you come on in? This house was built in 1936. It has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and is one of the best properties in Marquette, Michigan. So you walk inside to this beautifully furnished living room with a original wood-burning sauna. Original wood-burning sauna. It said sauna. That's not a sauna.
It's fine.
It's
I can cut this stuff.
You have a beautiful original wood-burning fireplace, which is very nice in the winter when the house gets this area gets quite cold. You get 5 to 6 feet of snow. Why don't you come further in with me? You come in here. You step through this door. This was the original part of the house that was built in 1936. Included this room, the kitchen. It didn't include that bathroom there. So the original house included this dining room. It included this kitchen, the little kitchen room, and it included. Why don't you come on in a little bit further? This beautiful secondary family room, which has a TV and an original bathroom.
To the bedrooms. Over here,
Over time, a lot has been added onto the house, including this sun porch. Why don't you step on it? Take a seat. The sun porch has been in the house for probably 30 or 40 years, and it has nice views of the surrounding wilderness. This property includes more than 80 acres of land in Marquette Township in Upper Peninsula, Michigan. Why don't we come explore the rest of the house? So downstairs there's an unfinished basement which has some laundry rooms. Let's come on to the rest of the house. So upstairs there's two bedrooms. This bedroom here, that's where I used to sleep. I used to come up here as a kid. This is actually my dad's old house. You got this full bathroom upstairs with a beautiful window showing the surrounding wilderness. Oh, let's come back downstairs. Let's come on to the rest of the house. We have this bathroom that was added on when my dad and his family moved in 1967. You have some new appliances that my dad recently installed with his friend Tim. You have this shower, much nicer than the shower that was there before that. Let's step back into the newer parts of the house. This extension was built a little bit later than this part of the house. It has two bedrooms. Actually, my dad worked for the construction company as they built this part of the house. So you have this bedroom here. This is where my dad used to sleep when he was a kid. It used to look a little bit different than this. I think they had a bunk bed in here. Maybe they even had 2 bunk beds in here. It has some big windows. We're just looking out on the rest of the property. And there's one more bedroom over here. Over time, we've upgraded the furniture a lot, so this is not an original bed, but it still makes great use of the space. It also has, like every room of the house, has some pretty fantastic views. So, what else even is there? So the best thing about a house like this isn't the inside, it's the outside and the fabulous property. Let's look at everything we got going on. So in the back, you notice we have a lot going on. We have a new fire pit that my dad helped build. I actually helped build it a couple summers ago with some brand new stones there. And a beautiful fire pit with excellent views of the surrounding area. And you can also notice behind it, there's 2 buildings. There's a sauna, an original wood-burning sauna from probably about 50 years ago. And then behind it, there's a storage shed. So remember, the house sits on more than 80 acres of land. So there's a lot of just wide open, untouched land around this that you can explore. There's a lot of rivers. There's even a train bridge.
Zev, show a soccer skill real quick.
Oh yeah. So the house actually, it doesn't come with this ball. But, I mean, this is definitely something you could get here if you wanted. You can do some stuff like this. So I think what really makes this house special is the stuff that has going on outside. So you have this, do this fireplace. And you can imagine sitting here with your friends and family around this fire, just enjoying yourself. It has some really special views of everything else going on around you. And then let's address the most exciting part of this house, the elephant in the room, the wood burning finished sauna, which is in its own building. And I mean, as the name, it burns wood, which means it smells way nicer than any sauna you've ever been in before. And it also gets way hotter. The best part of the house, you have to experience this firsthand, the sauna. Come on.
Yo, you're letting all hot air out!
Whoa. Hell no. Let's get out of here. You can stay here for only some amount of money a night. I'm actually not sure. We have it as an Airbnb since my grandma moved out a couple years ago. Yeah. So behind the house you have the storage shed. It actually used to be a stable. Oh. Behind the house you have a storage shed. It's kind of a mess in there, but okay, you know what? I'm done.
Alright, the bugs were annoying me, so that concludes the house tour portion of the vlog. But anyways, we got there around 8 p.m., did the house tour, ate some dinner, and then watched Barbie the movie, and then we went to bed. That was all for Thursday. Alright, so for some context, Zev is the only one who knew the hiking trail besides his dad, so he was the one guiding us down this. But he ended up taking us in a circle for like 30 minutes straight before we could go hike to the spot that has a great view.
That was 3 times and then the path of Hugh. Let's go back.
Dang, why did you take us down the wrong thing? Why are we vlogging?
Because we just went in a circle, bro. This is the only highlight of the day.
This is not a highlight, this is a downlight.
How did we go in a circle?
Alright, so we finally got on the right path, as you can see by the pink indicators on the trees. This is because Zev's dad was actually the tour guide and not Zev himself. Sorry, Zev, first day was a little rough. But yeah, we had a nice hike for about 30 minutes because we had to circle back to the start and then actually go on the right trail this time.
We didn't walk through here before, did we?
Nope.
That's funny.
Alright, so we hiked out to this place called Dead River, and basically there's this train bridge that was used for mining back in the day, and it really just made for a nice scenic spot, and yeah, the view here is just great.
Oh my god.
Anyways, you know, I had to hit a flick with the beautiful weather and the lighting, with the great view, of course. Anyways, after waiting for a while, we were lucky to catch a train that was moving by, and it was really an awesome sight. Afterwards, we hiked up a little and we ended up on the train tracks. I know this is a little dangerous, you know, proceed with your own caution if you ever try this. Afterwards, we hiked back to the Airbnb, which took us less than 20 minutes because we didn't go in a circle this time. Zev. We chilled at the Airbnb for an hour or so, and then we made our way to this place called Marquette Breakwater Light. Basically, it was this massive bridge of rocks that led to a lighthouse at the end, and it made for quite the adventure, because I was low-key scared that one of the rocks would fall when I stepped on it. The view was worth the adventure, as we got to see a lot of Lake Superior, and just most of Marquette in general. Anyways, we pretty much skipped lunch, and we were all pretty exhausted after that little adventure on the rocks. So we went to this place called Vango's to eat dinner at, which had like Greek and Italian food, or something like that, I don't remember. Then we went to this place called Gilbert Dairy, which we got ice cream at afterwards, and there was a huge cow there. Pretty nice. After the ice cream, we went back to the crib, and we actually went into the sauna. It was our first night in the sauna, and I'm not going to show you that because it's a bunch of like oiled up 16-year-old boys. and then we showered up because we were all pretty stinky after the long day. And you might think that that was the end of our night and that we went to bed right after, but you would be mistaken. Our night was just beginning. My bad. Yeah, so basically we had a little bonfire in which we had some s'mores and we were just chilling. He was blasting some underground rap, which was low-key horde.
Trip.
The B&B.
Bro.
You can't smoke it here.
Bro, that's Hubert right there.
That was out.
I mean, if you just listen to that snippet, that was just a dog. But yeah, anyways, I mean, I'm not one to hate on Ox, but Christ. And yeah, we were low-key just vibing out for a little bit.
Zev, say some words.
I was thinking about this. We should go back here next year.
After our little bonfire and s'mores, we ended up going on a late night run to a mire. And yeah, it was a little spooky, as you can see.
Alright, we're on a midnight run to Meyer, Walmart, something like that, picking up some snacks.
We turn left.
We turn left?
Turn right. Okay, everybody turn right. Dude, I actually don't want to take that.
Just I bow politely. I'm not opening my food.
Oh my god, flashbang.
Wait, we need like a rear guard, bro. We need somebody watching our butt.
Bro, I can't see. Bro, stop pointing it. Stop.
Dude, I'm listening to music.
Bro, I'm in the back, bro. Ah, so I can't see anything. Stop. Yeah.
This is why the neighbors did not want us making this an Airbnb. Because we make all this noise. Oh, so cool. Dang. They don't have flashlights. Listen, you gotta die, bro. Hey, dang.
Turn the light off. Do it. Do it. Yeah, turn the light off. Turn the light off.
So pretty much we went to Meyer with the only intent being to get some snacks for our movie night later. Anyways, when we got back to the house, we were munching and we were watching the movie called The Breakfast Club, which is a classic, by the way. Also, he was talking to this girl the whole time instead of watching the movie, because on the first night when I was in the shower, they stole my phone and they quick edited everybody on my Snapchat. I guess he started talking to this one girl, so yeah. Anyways, after the movie, it was like 2 a.m. and we decided to hit the hay. That was all for day 2. So you might be wondering why we're walking in the tunnel that looks like it's straight out of the Hunter exam. But basically we went to this place called Cliff's Shaft Mine Museum and we were going on a tour through its underground tunnels. Eventually we reached the shaft in the tour in which there was a massive tower that acted as an elevator for the ores that got stored in the tower. And this is what it is, I think.
We'll see the picture of that. This is actually the pedestal part of the structure. So the cables came.
There was actually a really cool blacksmith that learned off YouTube and he had his own forge there. After we wrapped up the tour, we had free time to explore and they actually had a large collection of rocks.
Dang, look at our rock.
Which rock?
That one.
Which one?
That one. Look at that.
Ooh.
They had a wire. They had a horse.
I'm making into it.
I actually have. Wait, hold on. I think I have a thing.
Eli also did a crossword for whatever reason. Pretty bum. At the end of our time at the museum, this kind lady we met when we first checked in wanted a picture with us. We were really tall individuals, but I think she really just wanted a picture with Jackson and Eli because she kept emphasizing how tall we were. Then we made a quick pit stop at this huge hill, which I forgot what it was for, but it was closed, so we were just looking anyways. Then we had a rotation to the beach, and Lake Superior was low-key 40 degrees, so we didn't end up swimming for long, but it was still nice and refreshing. We played some beach volleyball for a bit, and we were basically just chilling for a couple of hours there. Afterwards, we hit up downtown Marquette to do some window shopping, because pretty much none of us bought stuff. Actually, that was a lie, because I ended up finding this geeky store that sold some Pokemon cards, and I ended up opening a pack.
We're outside of Tiger Games. We just bought I just bought a Pokemon pack because everyone here is just a brokey. And we're gonna unpack it.
No, we're just not losers.
overpriced.
We're just not
How do you
losers.
rip it?
Yeah. Do you not know how to
What's the
open a pack of Pokemon?
Do you get your monies back?
Dang, do you know like the tech where you put the
Dang, that's you
rare
actually
card in the
looks like
back?
this.
Bro, This is not how you.
You're gonna crease the cards, bro.
You're gonna ruin.
They won't
Oh
be
my
in
god! Oh my
condition.
god!
They
You're
won't
gonna
be
ruin
PSA
your
10.
10.
Wait,
I'm losing aura by recording.
by being in that story, you were losing aura. It doesn't matter.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. All right.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to go.
Awesome.
Do you know the tech? Dang, do you know
It
tech?
could be worth thousands, Dan.
Yes, it does.
Wait, am I starting with the rare one?
No, no.
Just keep. It'll be like 3 in it.
I don't think that
Don't
matters.
open it back.
I want it.
You can't do that. That ruins the.
Wait, is this backwards?
Hey,
Say
so from the front.
10.
So from the front.
So flip it over.
I think so.
It
Yeah,
does not
flip it
matter.
over. Yeah, you start that way.
Wait, I see
in there.
something.
There's something in there.
Wait.
Stop.
Wait.
Put it back into
Bro, you're
one
bending
pile.
them.
These are not
okay,
worth
okay.
anything. All
That's
right.
worth like
You're
5
bending
cents.
all
That's-
of
all right.
it.
That's a one.
All
That's a
right.
one
Another
set
one
card.
with 5
Alright,
cents.
Porygon.
What is this from, bro? Pokemon cards did not look like
Baton.
this.
Pokemon cards also
Oh, wait.
$9
I've never seen
for a
that
pack.
Pokemon in my life.
Oh, I'm seeing something. I'm seeing something.
Stop, bro. You're leaking.
I'm seeing-
you're
I'm
leaking,
seeing
you're
something.
leaking,
We
bro.
got a sandwich.
We have to go back in there and sell that bag.
All
for
right,
that.
come on, come on.
Wait,
Oh, I actually I like that
All
Pokemon.
right.
wait, Rapidash.
Oh.
That's a PSA 10. I can tell.
Bro, are we serious? I gotta zoom back.
That's
Wait,
not
wait.
the card. Keep going. Oh, look at that. Oh, one more.
I want a full.
Hugh.
Oh wait.
I got EX. Wait, that's not even that bad.
That's kind of.
Yan Mega is a horrid
Bro,
card.
you just scratched the.
Oh, look, it's PSA 10
Can't do
EX.
that.
And then out of my second pack, I think I ended up getting a rare card, but I didn't end up opening it during the trip. Once we finished with the shopping, we decided to hit up this cool spot that had a rope swing called Dead River Rope Swing. I was too chicken to go on the rope swing, but almost everyone else other than Jackson went. We still managed to jump off the rocks, Jackson and I, which was invigorating. Like, I've never had such an adrenaline rush from jumping only from like 15 feet high or so. Once we finished with the rope swing, it was around 6 o'clock in the evening, and we pretty much skipped lunch every day, funny enough. However, Hugh and Zev's dad absolutely chefed it up for breakfast every day, so it made up for it. And huge thanks to them, they absolutely killed it in terms of taking care of a bunch of ratty teenage boys on a 4-day trip. To continue the parents' glaze, they decided to have a little barbecue and they grilled for us for dinner, which was one really nice perk of the Airbnb, was having a really nice grill. After we feasted, we once again headed back in the sauna. We pretty much had a repeat of day 2, and we played some soccer at night before having another bonfire, and then going back to Meyer late at night to buy some snacks for another movie night.
Ryan Trahan's in Meyer, apparently. He's expanding, right, Zev?
Of course.
I didn't do much recording this day, so apologies for the lack of clips. And the movie of the night was Zoolander.
Bro, wait, hit it, bro, hit it. Hold on.
Which once again, only Zev and I ended up watching it, as everyone else but Eli went back to the bedroom like 30 minutes into the movie. Oh yeah, and the sleep situation was kind of interesting. Zev and I shared a room which had 2 twin beds, so we each had our own bed. But where it really got atrocious was with literally everyone else. Eli, Jackson, Luke, and Hugh all stayed in the same bedroom. Thankfully though, we were able to give the dads each their own bedroom. Anyways, that concluded day 3.
How's it going? We're up here on Sugarloaf Mountain. We got some pretty good. You can see the lake.
So on our last day of the trip, we decided to go on one last hike to a mountain that had an elevation of about 500 feet, and it also had a great view of Lake Superior. So yeah, that's why we were on Sugarloaf Mountain.
Then you go Diogo Jota. Like,
There's Lukey right there. Yep. Look at them down there. Bro, just look at this view, bro. It's just spectacular.
I got an image idea.
What the heck? Why does that actually kind of look like a bazooka, Jackson?
there's a tiny town of like maybe 100 people like 20 miles that way. Besides that.
Really?
So if we go
Where's Hugh?
Hugh's down.
He already got down?
Well, I think berries. These are
Those are good for you.
See they actually?
Yes. Oh, I hit the GoPro.
You
saw
did.
That was cool.
That was not cool.
Say that again.
Say what again?
Say that wasn't cool.
It wasn't cool.
Dang, get my mountain.
Put the camera down. Like a police body cam.
I don't have like the mount.
Oh yeah.
I was just not tough. Okay.
Staring at me.
Yeah, you know there's like 12 people up there.
Who cares? That's their problem.